The perfect dinner. Your secret weapon to naturally lowering A1C and beating diabetes. Did you know that dinner is not just another meal but a crucial factor in determining your blood sugar levels overnight and even the next day? If you have diabetes or are at risk, what you eat at night can cause blood sugar spikes, leading to poor control and worsening complications. But here's the good news, you can change that. In this video, I'll share the perfect dinner. A meal that's not only delicious but also helps stabilize blood sugar, lower A1C, and bring you closer to optimal health. With just a few simple adjustments, you can turn your dinner into a secret weapon for naturally managing diabetes. Watch now to find out how. And don't forget to hit like and share this video so more people with diabetes can access this important information. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss out on valuable diabetes management tips. 1. Understanding post-meal blood sugar. Why controlling carbs is crucial for people with diabetes. Blood sugar is a key indicator of your body's metabolic health. After every meal, blood glucose levels naturally rise as food is digested and converted into energy. However, the extent and duration of this rise vary significantly between healthy individuals and those with diabetes. Healthy individuals and natural blood sugar response. For young individuals with a strong metabolism, the body efficiently processes glucose. When they consume carbohydrate-rich foods, their blood sugar may rise slightly but quickly return to normal within an hour. This happens due to the perfect balance between insulin secretion and the body's ability to absorb glucose. For example, a young, healthy person can have pancakes with sausage for breakfast, a sandwich with fries for lunch, and pizza or a hamburger for dinner without significant blood sugar concerns. Even if their blood sugar spikes momentarily, it rarely exceeds 140 milligrams per deciliter and swiftly returns to baseline thanks to their effective insulin response. Diabetes and prolonged blood sugar spikes. In contrast, individuals with diabetes or prediabetes experience significantly impaired glucose processing. When they consume high-carb meals, their blood sugar not only spikes higher but also remains elevated for hours. A person with diabetes eating the same pancake or pizza meal may see their blood sugar soar past 180 milligrams per deciliter, 200 milligrams per deciliter, or even higher, lingering for 3 to 4 hours. Often, before their blood sugar even returns to normal, they consume another meal, causing constant hyperglycemia throughout the day. When blood sugar consistently exceeds 140 milligrams per deciliter, the body starts to suffer. Blood vessel damage increases the risk of cardiovascular disease. Insulin resistance worsens, accelerating diabetes progression. Nerve damage leads to tingling, numbness, and other neuropathic complications. Kidney function declines, potentially leading to kidney failure if left uncontrolled. The goal: mimic a healthy blood sugar response. While people with diabetes cannot fully revert to a healthy, youthful metabolism, they can minimize extreme blood sugar spikes and prolonged elevation by managing carbohydrate intake. Simple strategies to achieve this: cut out refined carbs, eliminate white bread, white rice, pasta, fries, and sugary drinks. Prioritize protein and healthy fats. These help slow sugar absorption into the bloodstream. Reduce carb intake at night. If you want carbs, eat them at lunch instead of dinner and pair them with protein. Keep post-meal blood sugar under 140 milligrams per deciliter. By making smart dietary choices, you can replicate how a healthy person processes glucose, stabilizing blood sugar, lowering A1C, and preventing diabetes complications. 2. Why dinner matters. Dinner is the last meal of the day, but it significantly impacts your blood sugar levels throughout the night and into the next morning. Unlike breakfast or lunch, the body's metabolism slows down after dinner, making blood sugar management even more challenging. The body slows down at night. After dinner, most people become less active, typically watching TV, reading, or using their phones. At this time, metabolism slows down, reducing the body's ability to burn off excess glucose. Insulin function weakens, causing sugar to stay in the bloodstream longer. Circulation slows, making it harder for the body to process glucose efficiently. If you eat a high-carb dinner, blood sugar can spike and remain elevated all night, leading to High fasting blood sugar in the morning, making diabetes harder to control. Sleep disruptions, as high blood sugar can cause thirst and frequent urination. Fat accumulation, since excess sugar is stored as fat instead of being burned for energy. Poor dinner choices, a recipe for blood sugar disaster. Eating late at night and consuming too many carbs can cause temporary insulin resistance, making it difficult for your body to lower blood sugar before bedtime. The results? Higher morning blood sugar levels, increased A1C over time, raising the risk of complications. Morning fatigue due to extreme blood sugar fluctuations. Solution: opt for a low-carb, light dinner. Eat dinner earlier, at least 3 to 4 hours before bed. Reduce carb intake. Swap out rice, pasta, and bread for vegetables, protein, meat, fish, eggs, and healthy fats. Keep it light. Lunch should be the biggest meal of the day, not dinner. Increase protein intake. Helps keep you full without spiking blood sugar. A well-balanced dinner can help maintain stable blood sugar levels overnight, support better sleep, and ensure you wake up with healthy fasting blood sugar. This is the key to lowering A1C and achieving long-term diabetes control. 3. The principles of a perfect dinner: how to maintain stable blood sugar overnight. Dinner directly affects your overnight blood sugar and fasting levels the next morning. A poorly planned dinner, especially one high in carbs or eaten too late, can result in high blood sugar throughout the night, making morning levels harder to control. To keep blood sugar stable, follow these key principles when planning your dinner. 1. Keep dinner light. Reduce portion size. A common mistake is eating a large dinner. While breakfast can be skipped and lunch can be the biggest meal, dinner should be the lightest meal of the day. Why? Less activity at night means excess glucose is not burned off. Slower nighttime metabolism makes it harder to lower blood sugar before bed. Overeating disrupts digestion, leading to bloating and poor sleep. Solution: keep dinner lighter than lunch and focus on easily digestible foods. Eat at least 3 to 4 hours before bed to allow enough time for digestion. If you need a snack, choose nuts, cheese, or boiled eggs instead of carb-heavy foods. 2. Minimize carbs. Limit starches and sugars. Carbohydrates are the primary cause of post-meal blood sugar spikes, especially at night when the body processes sugar more slowly. High-carb foods like rice, bread, pasta, potatoes, cereal, sweets, and sugary drinks can keep blood sugar elevated overnight, leading to high fasting levels in the morning. Solution: drastically reduce carbs at dinner. Replace carbs with vegetables, protein, and healthy fats for better blood sugar stability. If consuming carbs, opt for low-starch vegetables like broccoli, asparagus, zucchini, or kale instead of rice or potatoes. 3. Prioritize protein and healthy fats. If you cut back on carbs, you need protein and healthy fats to provide energy and keep you full without causing blood sugar spikes. Solution: focus on meat, fish, eggs, tofu, and green vegetables instead of starches. Add healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, or nuts to enhance satiety. If eating salad, use olive oil-based dressing instead of sugary store-bought options. By following these simple adjustments, you can keep blood sugar stable overnight, support healthy A1C levels, and improve long-term diabetes management. 4. Examples of the perfect dinner. A perfect dinner for diabetics isn't just about being low-carb, it also needs to be nutrient-dense, keeping you full without spiking blood sugar. Below are some ideal dinner options. 1. Hamburger chaffle. A low-carb twist on the classic hamburger. A regular hamburger can contain dozens of grams of carbs from the bun, sauces, and fries. However, you can turn it into a diabetes-friendly meal by replacing the bun with a chaffle, a flour-free waffle made from eggs and cheese. Ingredients: chaffle, flour-free bun, made from eggs and cheese, with a bit of almond flour for texture. Burger patty, grilled ground beef or chicken, salmon. Toppings: a slice of tomato, leafy greens, and a low-sugar sauce, such as salsa or mustard. No traditional bun to avoid unnecessary carbs. This meal is low in carbs, high in protein and healthy fats, keeping you full without causing blood sugar spikes. 2. Other low-carb dinner options: scrambled or omelette eggs with bacon or greens. High in protein, easy to digest, and provides sustained energy without raising blood sugar. Low-carb vegetable soup with meat. Use broccoli, zucchini, and celery, combined with chicken or beef, to create a light yet nutritious soup. Grilled meat with butter and vegetables. Grilled salmon, chicken, or steak paired with stir-fried vegetables in olive oil or butter makes for a flavorful, low-carb, nutrient-dense meal. Cheese, deli meats, or smoked salmon. A quick yet nutritious dinner featuring cheese, low-sugar deli meats, or smoked salmon. Key principles for a diabetes-friendly dinner: keep it lighter than lunch. Minimize carbs and sugar. Increase protein and healthy fats. Choose foods that help stabilize blood sugar overnight. With a few simple adjustments, you can turn dinner into a strategic meal to control blood sugar, lower A1C, and maintain long-term health. 5. Blood sugar test results. Why a mild increase is a good sign. Controlling blood sugar doesn't mean keeping it constant all day. In fact, a slight increase after meals is normal and not harmful. What matters is that the increase stays within a safe range and doesn't last too long. Blood sugar test before and after dinner. In a real-world test, blood sugar was measured before and after eating a hamburger chaffle, a low-carb version of a traditional hamburger. Before the meal, 98 mg per deciliter, a stable pre-meal blood sugar level. 1 hour 15 minutes after eating, 108 mg per deciliter, only a 10-point increase, which is very mild and completely acceptable. The goal isn't to keep blood sugar fixed at one number but to control the increase within a reasonable range. Why you shouldn't worry about a slight blood sugar increase after eating. Naturally, after eating, glucose from food is absorbed into the bloodstream, causing blood sugar levels to rise. For non-diabetic individuals, blood sugar may slightly rise to 110 to 130 mg per deciliter after a meal but returns to normal within 1 to 2 hours. For diabetics, the goal isn't to prevent all blood sugar increases, but to keep the rise under 30 to 40 points and ensure it doesn't exceed 140 mg per deciliter post-meal. A rapid or prolonged increase is what should be avoided. Factors that reduce blood sugar fluctuations after eating. A mild 10-point increase, as seen in the test, is a great sign and can be achieved by eating low-carb, high-protein, and healthy fats. Slows down glucose absorption into the blood. Avoiding sugary drinks or fruit juice during meals prevents sudden blood sugar spikes. Not overeating at once helps digestion work efficiently. Taking a light walk after meals helps the body use glucose faster. Preventing excessive blood sugar increases. A mild post-meal increase that returns to normal quickly indicates good glucose control. This should be the goal for diabetics, rather than worrying about keeping blood sugar completely flat after meals. 6. The ultimate diabetes management strategy, naturally lowering A1C. Diabetes control isn't about just one meal. It requires a comprehensive strategy that involves both diet and lifestyle choices to maintain stable blood sugar and reduce HbA1c levels. You need a holistic approach. 1. Intermittent fasting, reducing the body's sugar load. One of the most effective ways to improve insulin sensitivity and control blood sugar is intermittent fasting. Skipping breakfast or replacing it with bulletproof coffee. Instead of a traditional high-carb breakfast, you can drink bulletproof coffee, a coffee blended with heavy cream, butter, or coconut oil. Why? Doesn't spike blood sugar like carb-heavy breakfasts. Extends fasting time, helping the body burn energy more efficiently. Supports weight loss, which is crucial for better diabetes management. If you don't like bulletproof coffee, you can opt for green tea, plain water, or mineral water. 2. Making lunch the main meal, choosing carbs wisely. Lunch is when the body is still active, so if you want to eat some carbohydrates, this is the best time. However, even when eating carbs, you must choose wisely to prevent blood sugar spikes. Choose good carbs. Instead of white rice and bread, go for brown rice, sweet potatoes, or quinoa, slow-digesting carbs that help regulate blood sugar. Pair carbs with protein and healthy fats, slows glucose absorption into the bloodstream. Avoid sugary desserts or fruit juices. Prevents sudden blood sugar spikes. 3. A light and low-carb dinner, keeping blood sugar stable overnight. As discussed earlier, dinner should be the lightest meal of the day and low in carbs. Focus on protein sources like meat, fish, and eggs. Increase vegetables and healthy fats to maintain energy without raising blood sugar. Eat dinner at least 3 to 4 hours before bed to prevent overnight blood sugar spikes. Applying this strategy for effective diabetes management. Checkmark dinner has a significant impact on morning blood sugar. Eating too many carbs at night increases the risk of high fasting blood sugar, leading to poor overall control. A holistic strategy combining intermittent fasting, a well-balanced lunch, and a light dinner helps maintain stable blood sugar. A low-carb, high-protein, and healthy fat diet naturally reduces A1C. Try these strategies today. You'll see a noticeable difference in your blood sugar control, reducing complications and supporting long-term health.